those cultists who were with the necromancer. What are they doing to that mine?
Let's not wait to find out. Attack!
Damn these intruders. They must not interfere with the Master's plan.
Let's build a base camp here. With those cultists creeping around, I'd rather not head in there without backup.
I couldn't agree more.
And I love this other, like, you already had a building early game building, so we'll just give them to you. I recall the only side quest in this. I'm pretty sure there is a side quest in this level, but it's just to get an extra gold mine. But I actually think you kind of need one. I think this gold mine, yeah, this only has 10,000. This actually runs out like pretty fast. So if you notice, they just give you like a random assortment of units from the last level: 1 priest, 1 mortar team, 3 footmen, and then Jaina and Arthas.
What's the plan?
Justice shall be done. Let's get to fighters.
One comment that's worth noting is that you lose the captain, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, so they're on like auto build right now, so I literally just have to sit here. I can't wait till we do the undead campaign. The undead campaign is like really, I believe it's the next one. I believe it goes, yeah, it goes human, undead, orc, night elf.
Job's done.
It's interesting because they're kind of like 2 different stories. Like, there's the human undead story, and then like the orc night elf story, and they kind of come together, but like they're actually their own story, like own separate arcs. Pretty interesting. I think it would have been cool. Like, the tutorial obviously starts with the orcs, which is like the prologue to the orc campaign. I think it would have been pretty cool if they had you like actually be able to start the orc campaign first instead of the human campaign and play through like either one first. Although the night elf campaign does kind of bring it around, but I don't know. It's an interesting idea because I believe this is the first time that an RTS had multiple races. But StarCraft came out before this. Yeah, okay. So StarCraft was the first time where like a game had multiple races, an RTS game, but they told one story throughout all the different campaigns. And so this game kind of riffed on that further, but it actually kind of separated it out in that it's like, yeah, they are kind of separate arcs that just come together at the end. And then the Frozen Throne is like very different stories that's endings kind of come together. I think they kind of determined that it wasn't a mistake, but they could do more with the story if they separated them out a little bit. Is the vibe that I got. So unfortunately, I need to make a lot of peasants. Otherwise, I would just make this a keep like right away. But I need to make peasants. What do I look like? A peasant?
Ready to work. Yes, my lord. All right.
So once this last one's finished, I'll upgrade to keep. Oh my god.
Off I go then. Righto.
I actually am still gonna wait on this. I could like cancel and start, but farms build so much faster than the keeps take forever in this game. It's like one thing that kind of bugs me is the build speed on a lot of buildings is pretty slow actually. For this type of video content, it's great, but for actual gameplay, you can get a little bored just waiting. Like, I'm literally just sitting here. I believe there is a side stuff to do over here, which I will do. However, I want to get up some defensive towers first, which means building some extra peasants. Like, as soon as I start the keep, I'll build 2 defensive towers for that end. Go do the side stuff. I think I can do it with like just Arthas too, if I wanted. I might just do that. I might just take like Arthas and a footman. I'll take Arthas and like 2 footmen. Okay. Shit. Get over here. Start making a keep.
Off I go then. Righto.
And you.
Off I go then.
Alright,
I stand for the light.
so I'll take Arthas and 2
Is there
footmen.
danger?
I should... Yeah.
The light is my strength.
If I had a rifleman, I would take the rifleman with Arthas, because Arthas is like a melee tank. So the riflemen are better, but I don't have...
A sound plan.
That's actually... We actually didn't have any riflemen on the...
Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor.
Again, Arthas pretty OP.
A
Oh.
sound plan. Job's done.
Hi,
Of
Knowles.
course.
Yeah, there's the gold.
Job's done.
More lumber is required. What is
Oh.
it? Righto.
Yeah, improved lumber harvesting. That's like a huge upgrade.
I can help.
What ails?
Actually,
Of course.
like actually.
Job's done. I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Feel my wrath. Certainly.
Alright.
Upgrade.
Oh, finally it's done.
What? Upgrade. More lumber is required. All right.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Wow, the water elemental actually lasts like kind of a
Here to
long...
help. A
Upgrade
sound plan.
complete.
For honor. A sound
Oh.
plan.
Relevant here?
Is there danger? For honor. Of course.
Ready to work.
What's the plan?
I stand for the light. The light is my strength.
Again, I'm trying to claim the, Oh, shit, the stun's bullshit. I'm trying to claim the gold mine early, so that way I'll have it when I need.
Upgrade complete.
Certainly.
Slow is like really bullshit. Slow and stun effects in this game.
For honor.
This is where having a bit more units is helpful. Okay, that's... I don't want a second one. Whoops.
A sound plan.
Don't click off screen.
Of course. A sound plan. Of course.
Okay, let's get a few footmen in here. Mostly
Job
just
done.
footmen.
More work.
Blacksmith. Definitely get some priests up in this. Should probably even make a second arcane thing. Well, maybe not. Lumber harvesting.
Is required.
Queue up improved masonry.
Ready for
The
action.
light is my strength. For honor. A sound plan.
That's like the really nice thing about these campaign levels is you can take them like... Wow.
Certainly.
Justice has come.
Gonna say I have to get out of the stun. No. Kill that guy. That guy's the stunner.
A sound plan.
Feel my wrath.
Certainly.
Justice is come. Research complete.
The footmen are basically just tanking for me,
Ready for action.
Of course.
essentially.
For honor.
Okay.
Certainly.
I think there's actually some kind of tough creeps up here.
For
Oh
honor.
no! It's just free. Okay, cool.
A sound
As I recall, the undead will attack here, though. So,
Come to cleanse this land.
For honor.
I'll come up here and see what's over here.
Of course.
I might crack a mana potion here. Oh, this wasn't selling mana potions, was it? That's kind of unfortunate.
Off I go then. All right. Is my aid
So many priests.
I come.
Honestly, priest footman like just works.
Is there danger?
Oh, okay.
For honor.
Oh,
Of course.
ring of protection +2.
Research complete. A sound plan. For honor. Ready for a sound plan. Certain.
Wasn't there like
Job's done. For honor. Of course. Ready for action. Is someone injured? I stand for the light.
you just need Arthas and 2 footmen. That's all you need. Alright, Hawk, I just checked out your link. I didn't realize it was just a picture. I thought it was a image, so. Yep. Get Holy Light, and then
The light.
in the next level I can get Resurrection.
Sound plan.
Resurrection OP, by the way.
Certainly.
Ah, that's how the undead get through. Okay.
Certainly.
So I just set up my defensive point a bit more forward. If I just set it up here.
For honor.
Oh, that's annoying. Can I break through those trees? I guess I could just set up my defensive point.
A sound.
There's a side quest over here.
Of course.
I'm gonna come back here to regenerate mana with my Brilliance Aura. Jaina.
Job's done.
Okay, I'm gonna make another priest. I'm on low upkeep, yeah.
More gold is required.
Okay, there's still plenty of, there.
Is there danger?
Yeah, here we go. I can probably just beat the level at this point.
Ready for action.
What's the plan?
I come to cleanse this land.
Yeah, there is another side thing.
What ails justice shall be done.
Um,
Of course. For honor. What do you need? Stand for the light. Of
Ready
course.
for action.
melee force.
A sound plan.
Alright, I'll take a look after this level. I should have taken it.
For action.
Certainly.
Potion of me.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Justice shall be done.
Ready for action.
Okay, so let's go 3 and 4. Let's put both their hotkeys on arts. I should technically probably make some mortar teams, but honestly, this is probably just like a large enough army to not care. Okay, so
That's curious.
this will be 2.
I stand
This will
for
be
the light.
1.
I can help.
And
That's
yeah, might as well take them. All right.
Justice
I
shall
can
be
help.
done.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to use Holy Light. Holy Light will now one-shot necromancers and ghouls. So,
Is there danger?
What's the plan? I can help.
whoops.
Light is my strength.
Use that a little far back.
Justice shall be done. Is there danger? Of course.
So here's one problem with having multiple priests. Only one thing can be healed by a priest at a time.
Justice shall be
Which is a pretty big problem because that means that you can't stack heals.
Is there danger?
Forces are under attack.
Oh. I lost a footman. Oh no. Oh, that's not the one that I was expecting to heal. The nice thing about siege weapons too is most of them outrange. Most siege units outrange the basic towers, the basic defensive towers. That's not the one that I wanted to do. Shit. Oh well. I'll lose a few footmen. It's fine. Destroy the only other thing that's doing damage. That's why I oftentimes like using the icons to heal. But that strat's much better when you actually have hotkeys, which I don't.
What do you need? On my way.
Yeah. I don't even think you have to destroy the space technically. I mean, it's in the way, but and this is another gold mine I can use. So maybe there wasn't an optional quest for the gold mine, huh? I could have sworn there was. Oh, I missed a side thing there. I wonder what that item is. Probably not relevant enough for me to care.
I'm here to help.
What's the plan?
Being OP.
The light is my
I
strength.
can help.
Hello again, children. I am Kel'Thuzad, and I've come to deliver a warning. Leave well enough alone. Your curiosity will be the death of you.
Are you responsible for this plague, Necromancer? Is this cult your doing?
Yes, I ordered the Cult of the Damned to distribute the plagued grain. But the sole credit is not mine.
What do you mean?
I serve the Dreadlord, Mal'Ganis. He commands the scourge that will cleanse this land and establish a paradise of eternal darkness.
And what exactly is this scourge meant to cleanse?
Why, the living, of course. His plan is already in motion. Seek him out at Stratholme if you need further proof.
Sounds interesting.
I'm here to help. I stand for
That's
the light.
curious.
So yeah, so Mal'Ganis is the one who's actually pulling the strings. Mal'Ganis is the one that showed
The shipments have already been sent out. Or too late.
humans necromancy.
This shall be done.
I can help.
Is there
So this is actually kind of interesting. If you destroy this cage, there's Timmy,
justice shall be done.
who is not the same as Little Timmy from the very beginning, but it's interesting that they use that name twice. My God. Like how long does it take to kill two things?
Here to help.
That's curious.
Oh my God.
I'll check it
Kill
out.
him.
Danger?
Shh. I'm trying to think here.
So he actually drops an item, which is the Ring of Superiority, which
I
is
can help.
really good.
The light is my strength.
Okay,
That's
item's
curious.
kind of useless. Actually, Scroll of Healing. Scroll of Protection significantly less.
I'm here to help.
I'll give you a level 1 Ring of Protection and grab a Ring of Superiority.
Is my aid
It's all about that Arthas stacking. Okay,
Is there
I
danger?
can help.
so this is the first level that's actually kind of long, as you guys can tell. I'm tabbing out for a second. If by the hidden image you mean the heart, yeah, I totally see that. Alright. Oh, nope, need to be tabbed out for another second. There we go. Back to the game. Alright.
Sounds good.
So, Scrolls of Protection, like, are actually pretty good in this game. The problem, though, is I'm already stacking a bunch of aura with my Devotion aura. And apparently they sell them, too. Or stacking a bunch of armor with my Devotion aura. So it's, like, way less important.
I'm here to help.
I'm trying to think here.
Okay.
Stand
I
for
can
the
help.
light. For honor.
And this is where Holy Light is way more effective at just killing these guys. Especially when you have so many priests. Oh yeah, so I was talking about how the problem with priest stacking is when they all home onto one guy like this. The priest can't heal him fast enough, which is a big problem. Because only one can be healing him at a time. So that's where the burst heals of Holy Light are really, really strong. But even then, it's still just better to kill the thing faster. Like I had one casualty there, and I killed 5 abominations. So you want the enemy to try to split their damage as much as possible, so that way your priests are way more effective.
I stand for the light.
Just dead with 1 Holy Light. Yeah, and that just completes.
Naive fool. My death will make little difference in the long run. For now, the scourging of this land begins.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Lawless here, just doing a nice closing statement here. I would very much appreciate if you would like and subscribe my videos. I know every YouTuber says this, but it really truly makes a huge difference. So there's annotation up by the YouTube button that will subscribe. You can also go to my Twitter. There will be a link on that annotation as well. And there should be a link or annotation somewhere on this image slate for seeing the next video in this series. So thanks so much, and I hope to see you in the next video.